Good morning, my fellow Cadonians. Thank you for watching my channel. Welcome back if you've watched my videos before. Today we're going to be going over some title blocks and one of the best ways I found to create them. Well, let's dive right in. Okay, so we're in CAD. Here are a couple examples that I put together already. Today we're going to be going over the 24 by 36 size. It's your Arch D. There's also A, B, C, and E, E being the largest, but just for convenience purposes, the 24 by 36 is what I'm going with. It's what I've used. It's what my companies have used have worked with. So that's the one I'm going to use. So here's a couple examples. So one, you have this horizontal layout here. It looks clean. The only problem with it is it's not convenient for builders, engineers, architects, project reviewers, because they'll flip through the right side of the page here and look for the information that they need to find the page that they need. So this is probably the most standardized setup. So that's the one that we're going to create today. So first off, we'll go into our paper space and then go into your page setup. So if you go in this tab down below here under layout, right click and page setup manager, and we're going to just modify. So I've already picked out my Arch D page setup. As you can see, there's a listing for each different size. But for the training purposes, we're just going to go to the Arch D. You want to make sure your plot scale is set to 1:1 and hit OK and close. So as you can see that there's this border that comes on the page here. Each page setup is going to have it. It's a cut-off sheet, a cut-off border, so that when it prints, anything beyond that border will not print. So we're going to do our rectangle command. I'm up to this top corner here, and then zoom out. Go to this bottom corner here, and done. So now we got the rectangle. We're gonna hit Control C and go back into our model space and Control V. And look at that, we've got a perfect rectangle for the size that we need. So we have a couple different categories here. You got your client logo, project name, company logo, your contractor designer stamp, your approval stamp when you pass it through the building department and they approve it for construction. You got your key plan, which is basically just a layout of the area that you're going to be working in with boxes that have hatching in it that shows where you're actually going to be performing the work. You got your revisions, date, size, scale, your sheet title, and finally your sheet number. So we're going to do a P line here, turn my grid snap off, go from this corner and then kind of move it over and go 3 inches. And then I like to use the orthographic here. So it gives you your straight lines. And I'll go all the way down here. And there's my text box border there. And then, so we're gonna start with another line here to give us our, go 2.5 inches. and that is our client logo. And I'm just going to hit copy. I'm going to bring this down. So for the revisions, I actually created this table. I feel like it's the easiest way to set up your revisions. You can do it multiple ways, but this is how I found to be easier. Okay, so it looks like we have everything. Okay, I'm not going to set it up perfectly, just for time wise. So there's our basic title block. Personally, I like kind of a thicker border. We're going to go into our properties and go into our global width and go 0.125. That gives us about 1/8 of an inch around the borders. And you always want to make sure that these are on the proper layers. So there's our border. You can do, you can do this a couple different ways. You can turn it into a block, which honestly, I've done it that way and it makes it harder to adjust. If you keep it like this, then you just can X reference it in. So I'm going to go into, I already have a sheet opened up here with a cafe that I designed. So we're going to go ahead and open up this one here. Make sure our page is set up properly. RHD 24/36. 1:1. Okay, now we got my X reference toolbar opened. I'm going to hit attach DWG and then come in here and go into our title block here. You don't want to specify on screen the insertion point because we put it on the 0, 0 spot in model space on our title block. This will come in right where we need it. Oops. To save. Let's go ahead and save that. And we'll refresh and voila, there is our title block. It is perfectly centered. We'll go ahead and do a Control P here and preview what that will look like.